Do you really want thousands of vulgar, immature, and dangerous teenagers to vote for your leader? Well, as it turns out, that could be a possibility. As some of you might already know, the Greens Party of Australia is debating about lowering the Australian voting age yet again to 16 because they think they can get more votes from it. 18 is the perfect age to legally vote because that is around the time you get a whole bunch of other responsibilities. But a small amount of people think that 16-year-olds should be allowed to vote. Allowing people like me to vote means that Australia is letting immature people like me to vote, who just want to live the rest of their childhood without the presence of politics and democracy. The media depicts the teenagers of today as violent, immature, and vulgar, yet people still think they should be able to vote. Many teenagers in today's world actively go out looking to break rules, cause havoc, and ruin the days of random people. This has an effect in Australia because it gives these people the power to change our society by electing a new Prime Minister. One of the best examples I can think of to prove that 18 is the absolute lowest the voting age should be is just by looking at the media. When was the last time you saw a teenager do something good? When was the last time you saw a teenager make the right decision? When was the last time you saw a teenager care about something important? They should not have the power to change Australia when the media shows them actively being destructive. And all they want to do today is to just have fun while they still can. So shouldn't we just leave them be? Teenagers, as stupid and immature as the media makes them seem, really just want to be happy like most of everyone on Earth. At our age, we don't really care that much to take time to carefully consider our future and potentially vote for people we don't realize we don't like. Did you, as a teenager, ever have to worry about taxes and money and all that? Well, why should they today? Politics and democracy right now don't have much of an effect on them, and that means they shouldn't really have the right to vote. This is something important to consider, because if people don't care about politics, then they won't take it seriously. The media makes this generation of teenagers appear to be extremely uneducated about this topic, which is why they shouldn't vote. There was an idea that there could be an application that teenagers would be able to complete to be able to vote, but is this really a viable option? One major flaw with this is that people assessing people assessing the application could have different opinions. Some teenagers could be ready to start voting early. What if their opinion differs to the person looking at it? Will they deny it because they see it as uneducated? In schools, children aren't taught everything about democracy and politics. They are taught things like English, math, and science. My point here is that children are uneducated about this because no school educates them about it, which will push them into a world of unknown by lowering the voting age. The world of democracy can be hard to understand as a mere teenager. I know that because I myself am a teenager at 16, and I know that I don't know anything about politics myself. So to me, it's just something about old people. Not educating kids on this topic is a major downfall to lowering the voting age because they don't understand who or what they would be voting for. In conclusion, lowering the legal voting age is an unacceptable, unnecessary, and unhelpful thing to do. Lowering the legal voting age down to 16 means you're letting a group of immature children hold the power to vote. These people are too uneducated about democracy and politics and only care about the last 2 years of childhood. Allowing literal children to vote is such an exceptionally bad idea that will shift the flow of power for the worse. Overall, the media shows how unruly and vulgar teens act and shows exactly why they should not be given the power that they can't handle.